Secretary Remulla, lumabag ba ang gobyerno sa proseso sa arrest proceedings of the custodial state? Article 59 of the ICC, paragraph 2, a person arrested shall be brought promptly before the competent judicial authority in the custodial state. Dapat po ata dinala muna si Duterte sa isang judge or hukom sa Pilipinas.
I am not a lawyer. I cannot interpret the law. But I find it amusing that Attorney Lambino keeps on insisting on the rights of the former president. What about the rights of the 30,000 who he summarily had killed without any judicial action, without any charges? 30,000 victims were killed without any due process. I am taking the side of the 30,000 who were slaughtered. They were killed. They were tortured. They were ordinary Filipinos deprived of their life, their liberty, and they were deprived of any due process. How do you defend their lives? How do you defend the lives lost? Let's go there before we go to the technicalities you are stating. If
Can I
you
respond?
have any love of country, sir, I'm not finished.
Yes, okay.
You have any love of
You
country?
asked me to
If
answer.
you have any love of country, please defend the 30,000, not the one. Look into the deaths of the 30,000 and defend the parents who lost their children. Do not defend the one. If you have any sense of responsibility to your profession, be a professional. Look at their cases. Look at the 30,000 before you look at one.
Nabasa ko na ang warrant, na-publish na nila ang warrant, kaya siguro hindi nila pinapublish ang warrant, ginawa nilang secret, dahil nakakatawa at nakakasuka, masisira ang narrative. Ito, alleged crime. Sinuyog ko talaga tong warrant of arrest. Hinahanap ko yung 30,000 na paulit-ulit nilang sinasabi. Hanggang ngayon sinasabi nila sa Western media. Ito lang ang numbers na nakita ko. At least 19 persons allegedly drug pushers or thieves, and at least 24 persons allegedly criminals, drug pushers and thieves or drug users. At least 19, at least 24 ang kasalanan. Hindi pa mastermind, indirect co-perpetrator. Puta, hindi man lang co-perpetrator or mastermind, indirect pa nga. Sino yung mastermind?
Ako po ay biktima also ng addict. Hindi ko ho maintindihan na kung bakit ang ating mga leader or yung iba ang pinaglalaban is yung mga kriminal at addict. Bakit ho hindi nila ipaglaban din yung mga katulad kong biktima na mga addict? Hindi ko sinasabing ang pagpatay ay tama. Wala hong ganon. Pero sinasabi nilang may due process dapat nung pinili na magkaroon daw ng sinasabi nilang EJK. Bakit ho? Yung hubang 2 taon or 5 taon na naghahasa ng isang drug addict, nagkaroon din huba ng due process? Hindi, di ba? Yung ordinaryong mamamayang Pilipino, estudyante, nagagraduate sa kolehiyo, pinatay ng addict, may due process? Wala, di ba? So kaya kayo dyan, kayo, nang sinasabi nyo, you are after for human rights, tigilan nyo po kami. Kasi kung human rights, mas binibigyan nyo ng pansin yung mga biktimang bata, kababaihan, at mga biktima ng pinapatay ng mga drug addict at nasirang buhay ng mga drug pusher and dealers. Hindi nanginginig ako kasi pag ikayo, alam nyo, kapag kayo po ay biktima, hindi nyo alam saan nanggagaling yung galit. Kasi hindi ko maintindihan bakit mas binibigyan ng pansin nila ang mga kriminal. Eto po yan. Nung naging addict po kayo, yung pamilya nyo, kamag-anak nyo, choice nila yan. Yung nagbenta sila ng droga, choice nila yan. Yung naging drug lords and drug dealers sila, choice din nila yan. Pero yung mga naging biktima ng mga yan, ng drug dealers, ng drug addicts, saka drug pushers, hindi ho nila choice na maging biktima. So please, tigilan nyo kami. If you want, pag-usapan natin ng human rights, mas ipaglaban nyo ang 2 taong ginahasa, 5 taong ginahasa, lolang ginahasa, ang pinatay na walang kamalay-malay. Yun ang ipaglaban nyo. Yun ang masakit. Kasi pinaglalaban nyo kriminal. pinaglalaban yung mga walang kwenta. I'm sorry, hindi ako sorry, not sorry. Kasi napaka-peke. This is not about human rights. This is a political assassination. Kasi kung kampante kayo at talagang confident kayo na ang liderato nyo ay nasa tama at okay, hindi kayo manggigipit ng tao. Alam nyo, ang naaayon na mabuting leader ay hindi magkukos ng gulo. Ang leader na talagang ang malasakit is sa mamamayang Pilipino ay hindi magbibigay ng pasakit. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat.